Good morning, welcome back on the Breakfast Club. You're with me, Elaine Nobla, and in the studio this morning, as promised, we have Khailee here to talk to us all about Social Good 2.0. Good morning, Khailee. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic. It was a great morning.
Fabulous. Yeah. And we are also excited about Social Good 2.0, but tell us what it is.
all right. Okay, I'll tell you what it is. Social Good 2.0 is a platform conceived by SAYS.my to give a chance for NGOs and social causes to engage like a generation of social media users across Malaysia to help them spread the word.
Right,
yeah.
okay.
So, I mean, the story is such as like SAYS.my, we've actually been helping advertisers with this for the past 1.5 years.
Okay.
We're a community of about 360,000 social media users in Malaysia.
Okay.
So like all sorts of brands, ranging from telco, FMCG, airlines, you name it. It's like when they've got an advertising campaign, we work with them to make their campaign shareable in social media.
Okay.
And we get these 360,000 people, actually pay them to put it onto Facebook and Twitter.
Right, okay.
To reach out to their friends. So now we're doing it for NGOs.
I see.
Yeah.
So you're using the people as advertisers.
In a way, yeah.
To spread the word.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, cool. But I went onto the site yesterday.
Yep.
It's SAYS.my, yeah? SAYS.my.
Yep, that's right.
How do you be part of it? I mean, I see that there are things that you can click. Okay, if I want to be part of the whatever campaign that's on the site.
Yeah, that's right.
How do you get involved?
Well, all you need is a Facebook account.
Okay.
Right?
which most people
which
have.
Everyone should have these days, right? So all you need is a Facebook account. So with one click, you actually connect your Facebook account into the website.
Okay.
And whenever there's a relevant campaign to your demographic, then we'll actually invite you to it. So for example, in Social Good 2.0, right now we've got a range of campaigns from 8 different NGOs, and across the next week, it's going to ramp up to about 30 different campaigns. Okay. So there's one which a group of my friends are actually doing. It's to raise awareness about cervical, I think it's called cervical
cancer.
Cervical cancer, right? Cervical, right? Raise awareness of cervical cancer. So they're doing it on their own. There's no official funding behind this. You know, they pakat with like Asunta Hospital and a few things to do it. So like we'll actually, if you have joined SAYS.my, we actually invite you to this campaign and say, hey, do you want to share this? Okay. And you get a chance to win a range of prizes.
Wow. Yeah. Do good and win prizes.
Exactly.
I like that.
Because if it's do good alone, like, okay, great, you know, we're going to get some people to do it. Yes. But we thought that might as well win-win lah, right? So all the money that we make from advertisers, one portion of it, on the long term, we actually dedicate it. It's like a pot of gold lah, right? For NGOs. So we'll buy different prizes every time there's a new campaign. So you incentivize like this generation of Malaysians to actually get involved with helping NGOs.
Because we love our freebies, don't we? Yeah. We're Malaysians. We love freebies.
Free stuff is cool.
Yes, but that was the next question I wanted to ask you. How do you fund the prizes? Because like you know, I was wondering like, oh, who is the one that's giving away all the goodies? You know, and you're saying that it's all coming from the
advertiser money,
right? That is accumulated.
Yes.
All right.
We actually have a fixed portion, actually, you know. So it's like, I mean, some people call it CSR and all that, you know. But to me, I think it's just like I want to integrate it into the business model itself. For every say #1 we earn, you know, there's an amount right now, you know, which is we are determining the effectiveness of it. But there's this amount that's dedicated to social good. Right. So what we started off with is actually 60,000 ringgit worth of prizes. We've got everything. We've got a lot of weird prizes. Like we've got everything from the normal, typical iPads, you know, Samsung Galaxy S2 kind of thing.
Which I want. iPad.
I bet too. And on top of that, we've got weird things like ukuleles or shopping vouchers. Right. Shopping sprees. We've got shopping sprees for MNG, Topshop, you know. All kinds of prizes. We've got like 30 different prizes, and every day we're giving it out to anyone who shares NGO campaign.
Amazing. I know what I want to do now. I want to be your retail purchaser for your prizes. Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, then you can sample it.
Yeah, how awesome would that be? And what is the what are you hoping to achieve in the long run with okay, you spread the word.
Yeah.
Where do you see this going?
Okay, I think sort of let me share it with it in two parts. Like the first part is the why do we even want to do this in the first place, right? Why do we want to do this in the first place? And then I'll share with you what we hope to achieve. Okay. So sort of the story came about when we have been doing this for advertisers for a while. So friends in NGOs and NGOs sometimes approach us directly and say, hey, can you help out? And I'm like, all right, you know, we can do this, right? But this is how much it costs.
Right.
Oh
no.
Right. So they're like, oh no, hey, can you help out? Because it's like, you know, if let's say you're an NGO, right? And you have a certain advertising budget to reach out to people, whether you're doing on-ground flyers or you use your volunteers, or whether you're trying to get like sponsorship or advertising on print or TV or whatnot. Right. Like it can cost a lot of money.
Yes, it can.
Right? It can cost a lot of money. And on top of that, like the audience itself, right? Like this generation, right? Like Malaysia, 65% of us under the age of 35 in Malaysia, right? We are on YouTube and Facebook watching cute cat videos, seeing what our friends' photos are doing,
Completely.
Yeah, and then suddenly there's these like advertisers coming in on the side of Facebook and all that. Where's the space for social causes?
Yeah.
So even if NGOs had big advertising budgets, they would have to compete with the cute cat videos on YouTube, right?
Oh my God.
They have to compete with their friends' photos. You have to compete with the other advertisers spending money out there. Where's the space for that?
Yes.
So with this, we thought like, okay lah, let's. I mean, our community of social media users, they also like sharing good things.
That's right.
So why not we can give them more content that they like to share, and give them a chance to not just get money from advertisers, but also to give them prizes as well. Why not? Let's do it. So we've launched it officially already just 3 days ago, and we've got 8 NGOs on board already. And some of these NGOs, they've never seen so much traffic before in their life.
Wow.
I mean, literally overnight, there were thousands of people sharing about the NGO on Facebook and Twitter, directing traffic to their website.
Right.
Yeah, so what I hope to achieve with all this is actually for this to be a long-term thing, where any NGO in Malaysia can actually reach out to us at any time and say, hey, I've got this cause, I'm working on this thing, can you help me out? And we can say yes. That's what we want to do for
Amazing.
NGOs.
There you go. Malaysians love their freebies. That's why they're getting so much traffic, isn't it?
Yep, it's a mix of both,
It's a mix of both.
It's a mix of both.
We like to share the good things and also like to win something along the way.
Yes, yes.
And do you think that you have gotten the desired response so far? Is the response up to par yet?
I think the response has been. I mean, I think it's. I mean, my expectations are quite high for this.
Yeah.
I think the whole team were really pumped, really ambitious about the whole platform. So expectations are quite high, and because we already have like a base of 360,000 Malaysians on social media, the response is quite immediate. As in, at the moment we put up the campaigns, within 1 or 2 hours, the NGOs themselves are blogging. Oh my God, hey, we're getting all this traffic. You know what I mean?
Amazing.
Like for example, that Don't Duck It campaign for the cervical cancer one.
Right.
It's like they're so excited. We're like, oh wow, you know what I mean? They've been blogging and tweeting
For the
about
first time ever.
because they're getting so much traffic, you know what I mean? So it's so I think the response for the NGOs has been really good. For me, it's a 6-week-long recruitment drive we're on.
Okay.
We want to bring on another 100,000 social media users to participate in this, get a range of prizes given out every day, and help like any of the NGOs they choose to care about, that they can care about, they can choose to share. So my ambitions is 100,000 new people to get on the platform, and like so far I think we've got about 3,000 like in the first 1 or 2 days. 3 days actually, first 3 days got about 3,000. So we have some way to go.
Yeah. You have one more. I'll be joining after this. So
nice. So we have some way to go.
Okay.
So to your question whether or not we're getting a desired response, I think the NGOs are pretty happy.
Yep.
But for me, I want to push for more.
For more.
Yeah.
Okay. And are there other platforms like this out there, like Social Good 2.0? And where 2.0? Where's the 1.0?
I don't know, we just like put it there because like social goods like so bland, so we put 2.0.
Right,
But I think the 1.0 is like the traditional ways that people can help out a charity, whether or not by emailing their friends or whether or not
Just
by donating money
yeah.
and stuff like that. So this is the next way of doing it. To your question about like whether or not there are other sites out there doing it, I think Facebook itself definitely provides a platform for NGOs to have a presence.
Yep.
So there's something called a Facebook Causes application.
Yep.
But that doesn't incentivize you to share it and doesn't give you prizes either, right?
Right. We love our prizes.
Yeah.
We say this all the time because we give out prizes here all the time too.
Oh really? Cool. That's fab.
That's another question that I have. Is will it reach a saturation point? Because if there's so much going at you, whether or not it's a social good or advertisers and via the same platform, will there come a point that you just don't want to hear it anymore as well?
Yeah, you know what? I think that's a challenge not just for NGOs, but it's a challenge for advertisers, and it's a challenge for people producing cat videos, and for people intending to share their last night's party photos.
True.
Because in the end,
how do you up it?
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I think the amazing thing about this medium is it gives us so much choice. So like let's say there's a very really good campaign which nobody knows about, but suddenly you spread it and then it gets spread more and more, and suddenly it becomes in the public eye because it's so moving, it's so touching. Like did you know that the cats, the Hari Raya, there's a cat. These people, they put a lot of cats in this cat hotel.
Right.
And then there's like overcapacity, right? And then like there's some cats died and stuff like that,
that's right?
So that campaign has no advertising budget, but the story has spread throughout Malaysia already.
Because bad news spreads faster.
Because it's touching, it's moving, you know what I mean? And you've got a chance to actually help out as well, right? So it's like it's stories like this, right? Which I believe that in this day and age of social media, you have a chance for real good stories to spread. So this is a challenge in regards to saturation. recommendation for people who are creating things which are uninteresting.
Yeah.
They should stop creating things which are uninteresting.
For starters, stop creating that.
They can stop, right?
Look for Khailee.
And what we do when we work with NGOs and we work with advertisers, right, is not to just take their product or their campaign or their advertising campaign and just like, blah, put it there. You know, it's not like that.
Right.
It's like we look at it and say, okay, which are the exciting parts of this campaign? Then let's just share the exciting bit of it and boom, coming out like that, right? So for example, let's say raising awareness for cervical cancer. Some people may, wow, that's the most interesting thing ever, right? But for a lot of people, maybe they don't even know what cervical cancer is.
Yeah.
So what we do is we pick certain parts of it, right? And maybe we take a certain angle. Like for example, have you checked up? I don't know, has your loved one checked up for this?
Right.
So you want to check up for what, right? So it's like sort of the angle of checking up instead, right? And whether or not, can you think of one person that you really love that's a woman, right? That sort of, they need to check up on this kind of thing. So we sort of take that angle, you know, and sort of put it into social rather than raise awareness for cervical cancer.
Yeah, just
you know what I mean?
plainly putting it out there.
Yeah, plainly putting it out there, you know, so it's like angling it so it's shareable. That's the main idea. So this, we hope, not only we have the medium to actually spread messages, we also have the service component to help the NGOs and help the advertisers be shareable and interesting so it doesn't get saturated or lost in the mix of cat videos.
And this is, yes, cat videos. And this is available in-house.
Yes, we've got a dedicated team. We've got a dedicated team to help every advertiser and every NGO work on their campaign before it goes in.
And would it cost the NGOs a single cent to
not
get
at
this
all.
running? Excellent. NGOs line up and talk to Khailee soon after this.
We love, like we have WWF on board, we've got World Vision, we've got UNICEF, we've got, so on the big NGOs, there's like a whole bunch of them, but even on the grassroots ones, like I talked about the Don't Duck It campaign for the cervical cancer awareness, is like they're just a bunch of young Malaysians who decided to do something about something they care about.
So if there's something that I wanted to highlight, say for example, I'm really passionate about, I could possibly do the same.
Yes, exactly. So if you're working on something with your friends and you got something to spread, it can be a small campaign. It doesn't have to be a big one. You know, you give it to us, we'll work on it and get the right angle. We put it out there to our community, put some prizes behind it, right? And then let that spread across Facebook and Twitter via the community itself.
Excellent. It sounds like empowerment to me.
Yep. That's what we hope to achieve.
Great. Well, what do you want people to do right now?
Right now, I think there are two things. The first one, if you have like a social cause that you're working on, or you have a friend in an NGO, this is free publicity that you're gonna get. So they can actually contact socialgood@SAYS.my. So it's the email address, socialgood@SAYS.my.
Okay.
Or you can check out SAYS.my /social-good.
/social-good.
Yeah, or you can just check out SAYS.my. It's all on the site, so all the information is there where you can learn about it. So basically check it out, and if you've got an NGO or a social cause you're working on, we can help. On the second side is that if you like sharing things on Facebook and Twitter, which I think a lot of people these days do, you know, is that you can go on SAYS.my and then you can help these NGOs and win some prizes at the same time, right?
Yes, you always have to put that in because it really, you know, people like to be able to get a few things along the way.
And there's a mix of things apart from the NGOs. If there are like advertiser campaigns, which every month we've got 20 to 30 different advertisers coming in to get help, you actually get paid money.
Wow.
Yeah, so not just prizes, you get cash as well.
That's right.
So and you get to choose some things you might want to share, some things is not relevant to your friends, maybe you don't want to share, some things maybe you've got angle of how to make it more shareable to your friends.
Right.
Go for it. You know, this is your world.
This seems like the next thing to do. We better be signing up, clicking, earning some money, and getting some prizes pretty damn soon.
and helping these NGOs as well.
Wow. Okay, great. What are your hopes and messages for those that are watching?
Well, you know what I really, really hope for is that for more initiatives, like if you guys are passionate about something and really want to do something, this is a great time to sort of step up and do it, knowing that you've got additional support now from initiatives like Social Good 2.0, like how we hope to help. And we hope that you can support like a lot of Malaysian initiatives like this, a Malaysian business like SAYS.my as well, and sort of check it out and sign up for it and tell your friends about it as well.
We are so glad that you are here to share this with us today.
Yep.
I'm so proud that there's something...
Glad to have you, to give me this chance.
I'm so proud to have have this platform available to our Malaysians, our viewers, and everyone. Please do not hesitate. Go sign up now. SAYS.my. If you don't know what the website is, SAYS.my.
That's right.
If you are looking to earn a quick buck, maybe with the advertising campaigns. Otherwise, spread some good, spread some love, spread some cheer, spread some laughter. Go on to Social Good 2.0.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
We will be taking a extended news break, and we will be back at 9:30 with more motorsports action. We'll be interviewing Karamjit Singh later, as well as some motorsports icons later as well.
Okay.
Thank you.